Hello everyone. Welcome to Confessions Jury, where people put themselves on the spot, waiting for your judgment. Sit comfortably and listen carefully, as you're about to hear today's cases. You hold the hammer and you apply the law. Let us have your verdict down in the comments section. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Let's head on to our first case. Case 1. Am I the bad person for not letting my mom go to my daughter's baby shower? I have not spoken to my mother in 5 years. I will just give you the last interaction I had with her. It should set the stage for the type of person she is and why I walked away. My husband and I decided to separate for a while. My daughter 19, who was living in my parents' extra house, was currently looking for a roommate to help her pay the bills. I called her. It was about 7:30 p.m. and I asked her if I paid half the bills for the month, could I stay with her so I could save some money to get my own place. Now again, this was just for 1 month until I could save some money. That night gave my parents $600. I went to work the next day, came back, and was putting the bunk beds together for the kids. My 15-year-old daughter, bawling her eyes out terrified, runs in the back door and into the bathroom. Not too far behind, my stepfather, completely drunk, kicks in the back door screaming and yelling, "Kick me and my children out to live on the streets," without returning my money. So now I'm forced to call my husband, who I just split up with, to say, "Hey, can you just take the kids so they have somewhere to sleep?" Between the two of us co-parenting, we figured things out. This was the straw that broke the camel's back for me to say I can no longer be around my toxic mother and her toxic husband. Flash forward to a few months ago. My oldest daughter, who is now 24, is pregnant. I tried to be the bigger person and say, "I know you want your grandmother to be a part of this. So why don't we split the events? I'll do the gender reveal and she can do the baby shower, or vice versa. This way we are both a part of it for you, and you don't have to choose." I will add a side note, I did tell my daughter for her wedding day I would be the bigger person. My mother, being the petty person she is, said no, she, talking about me, isn't going to make all the decisions. I just won't do anything then. So now I am doing both the baby shower and the gender reveal. The week before the gender reveal, that I have already paid for the food, the decorations, the place we rented, the big reveal. I have paid for all of it while letting her pick all the decorations, all the food of her choosing. I find out she has told my mother about the events. Luckily, the gender reveal, my daughter told her too late and she was unable to go due to work. But my daughter told my other children she is going to invite my mother anyways to the shower, because I am being unreasonable that I won't have contact with my mother until she can at least own the things she has said and done to me and my other children. This isn't just a baby shower in your backyard that I am organizing. This is at a hall for 75 people. She said a baby shower holds the same weight as a wedding and I should just be the bigger person and let her come. So am I the asshole for not letting my mother come? What do you guys think? Lay down your ruling in the comments section and let's move on to our next story. Case 2. Am I the bad person for asking my roommate to pay for his girlfriend's stay when she's here every night? So, to make things clear, we're calling the characters James, 30M, my roommate, and Lily, 28F, his girlfriend. I, 29M, have been living with James for almost 2 years now. We've always had a pretty laid-back arrangement, and things have been going well. Rent and bills are split 50-50, we each have our own space, and things have always felt pretty fair. I don't have an issue with James having his girlfriend, Lily, over a couple of times a week, but recently things have gotten out of hand. Lily has been spending more and more time at our place. At first, it was just weekends, but now she's here almost every day. She's practically living here, using the bathroom, fridge, and all the common spaces like she owns the place. I've tried to be patient and understanding, but it started to get on my nerves. I'm a pretty private person, and I don't really want someone else's stuff cluttering up the apartment all the time. The bigger issue, though, is that I'm starting to feel like I'm footing the bill for her presence. The electricity usage has increased, groceries are disappearing faster, and I'm paying for my fair share of everything while she's here all the time and isn't contributing. James and I agreed when we moved in that we'd split everything down the middle, and if we ever had someone over for an extended period, we'd talk about contributing to the bills accordingly. I'm paying for my share, and I feel like Lily should contribute when she's living here so often. But when I brought it up to James, he didn't seem to take it well. I told him I thought it was only fair that if she's going to be here this much, she should pay for the additional expenses. He got defensive and said that I was being unreasonable, that Lily was just spending time with him, and that it's not a big deal since we're all friends. He also said that I should respect their relationship and not get so uptight about her being around. To be clear, I don't have a problem with their relationship, I'm just annoyed at the increasing costs and the way things are starting to feel unbalanced. Now I feel bad, because I don't want to be the guy who's causing tension over a roommate's relationship, but I also don't think it's fair that I'm essentially paying for her to live here without any compensation. I've even tried to be polite and not outright ask her to pay, but I'm really starting to get frustrated. So, am I the bad person for asking James to make his girlfriend contribute to the bills when she's basically living here? Am I overreacting, or is it fair to ask her to chip in when she's here all the time? What do you guys think of this one? Let us know in the comments section, and let's move on to our next story. Case 3. Am I the bad person for planning to tell my friends that our friend's pregnancy and boyfriend might all be fake? I, 20F, have a friend named Monica, 19F, and earlier this year she announced that she was pregnant to our group of friends from her boyfriend. We all have been supporting her throughout the whole process. However, there are some things that are really suspicious. When she announced her gender reveal to us, she couldn't give us any ultrasound pics, digital or print. She said that the hospital still had to deliver the pictures to her, but she has never shown us the ultrasound pics, even though it has been months since the gender reveal. Also, she said she took last semester off from school because her parents told guidance, and they said they didn't want a pregnant student walking around campus. However, they allowed her to return this semester, despite the fact that she should be showing more since she's in her third term. By the way, she also does not show at all. Her stomach has stayed the exact same, despite the fact she should be 8 months pregnant now. There is also her LDR boyfriend. They've been dating for 2+ years now, and no one has ever seen or heard him. No one knows what he looks like except for the description she gave us, which is that he is a 6-foot-tall pre-med student who has a six-pack. No one has ever spoken to him on the phone, even those closest to her in our circle and have known her for over 5 years. He has an Instagram account, but it has no posts, profile pic, or tagged posts. His bio is purely about Monica, and all of his followers are roleplay accounts. They both do online roleplay, or are our friends. He also comes to visit her every few months from the UK, yet he always has to go before we can hang out him. If miscarriages are triggering for you, please skip this part. She recently informed our circle that she had a miscarriage. She said that her baby didn't make it, and she has to be induced. She was supposed to be induced this weekend, yet she did not leave her house at all. We all have Life 360, and went to school the very next day. When one of our friends asked about a funeral, she said her parents just want to sweep it under the rug, so there will be no funeral. All of this written down makes it seem that it is really fake, but I want to state that we did not have a reason to doubt her. We've had each other's back since high school, and we've been on many trips and bonding experiences that made us genuinely believe that we were friends for life. Our friend group started because of Monica. The only people she told about this pregnancy were our circle, and she was very secretive about it. We cannot think of any motivation or reasons why she would lie, so this mostly stayed at the back of everyone's mind until her miscarriage. She is very caring to us friends, even going out of her way to host hangouts and, at times, sponsor people's meals. Can't wrap my head around that story. What do you think? Who is in the wrong there? Let us know down in the comments section, and let's move on to our last case. Case 4. Am I the bad person for not giving my sister my spot in a prestigious summer program? I, 20F, recently got accepted into a competitive summer program that I've worked hard for over the past 2 years. It's something I've poured hours into building my portfolio, attending workshops, and sacrificing a lot of my free time. My sister, 23F, who has never shown any interest in this field before, also applied on a whim but didn't get in. When she found out I was accepted, she asked me to give her my spot because she thinks it would look better on her resume and that I could just apply again next year. I told her no, explaining that this is something I've worked toward for years and that I'm not giving it up just because she wants it now. She called me selfish and told our parents, who are now pressuring me to be the bigger person and let her have the opportunity since I'm younger and have more time to try again. I'm standing my ground, but now everyone's making me feel like a terrible person for prioritizing something I've worked so hard for. Am I the bad person? You've sat down, you've listened. Now, it's time to state your ruling. What is it gonna be? Let us have it down in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more cases like these. In life, we may run, but we can never hide from true justice. Stay safe, everyone.